Our guest speaker is Major General James W. Nuttall. He serves as the Deputy Commander, 1st United States Army. General Nuttall was commissioned a Field Artillery Officer in 1975 and has served in numerous positions. His previous position was the Deputy Director of the Army National Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, General Nuttall.
Thank you. Well, thanks for having me today. On behalf of General Miller, congratulations on your accomplishments, and he sends his best wishes and good luck. Now, I'm going to set the tone for today. Brigade Commander and I had a discussion beforehand that I intend on being the shortest speaker. He says he's going to beat me, so I'm going to set the tone pretty good for you here. It's a great day to be here at Fort Hood with all of you, and thank you for coming out today to participate in the farewell ceremony for the 115th Fires Brigade. Today I'm humbled and proud to stand before the soldiers and their families that make up this great brigade. Soldiers and families that come from many states across our nation: Wyoming, Alabama, Colorado, Minnesota, and South Dakota. We've all come here together to form this unit. The unit assembled here today continues a long tradition of service to our nation, service that has spanned history from the war with Spain, Philippine insurrection, both world wars, and now will include Iraqi freedom. Wear your patch proudly. Symbolizes the spirit, determination, heritage of the soldiers that have gone before you. I admire and honor your heritage, your service, and your devotion to our nation, and I'm very proud of the effort that has culminated in your successful training experience here at Fort Hood. You are indeed the example of a cohesive unit, fully trained and ready to serve. Now, the training you conducted before and after you received your alert order on February 14th doesn't seem like a long time ago, does it? Allowed you to arrive here at Fort Hood in April, and as I understand, some cold weather, ready for more intensive and focused training. And that is exactly what the 120th Infantry Brigade delivered. Focused training on force protection, convoy security missions, much like you will be performing in Iraq. Training that included the latest techniques designed specifically for the conditions on the ground that you will encounter. Now, met with Colonel Smith this morning, talked to several of your soldiers in the brigade, and he has echoed something that I've heard throughout here, which is you are now confident and competent to perform the duties that you're going to be required to do. So my thanks to the 120th Infantry Brigade Command Team, Colonel Smith as Sergeant Major Corporate, and the entire team at Fort Hood who worked hard to make sure that this unit has everything it needs to be successful. My thanks also to the 115th Fire Brigade Commander Rich Knowlton and your Sergeant Major Kenton Franklin for leading the way and doing it so effectively, for being confident and competent, because we'll need you to do that. I also want to thank our families here today. I see a lot of you have made the trek from a long way away, and as I look in the parking lot, apparently some of you intend on being here for a while, because I noted at least 3 or 4 RVs in the parking lot. Now I realize that families and the employees have made great support and sacrifice for the soldiers you see before here today, and we all appreciate that. Now, for the soldiers of the 115th, for me it has always been about soldiers, and in the year of the NCO, we're reminded once again that our non-commissioned officers, our soldiers, are the true strength of our Army. And as you prepare to deploy, and as on behalf of a grateful nation, I can simply say thank you for your selfless service, Godspeed, and ever on call. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as he makes his way from the field with his soldiers, let me tell you a little bit about our commander, Colonel Richard C. Knowlton. Colonel Knowlton was born in Torrington, Wyoming in 1963. He graduated from the University of Wyoming in 1986. He completed ROTC and commissioned as an infantry second lieutenant in 1988. He lives in Cheyenne with his wife Darla and his son William. Colonel Knowlton served on active duty as an infantry officer in various company, battalion, and instructor assignments. Entered the Army National Guard and branch transferred to artillery, where he served in various command and staff positions from battery to brigade. He is commanded at battery, battalion, and camp levels, and served as deputy commander at camp and brigade level. He currently serves as the commander of the 115th Fires Brigade. Ladies and gentlemen, the 115th Fires Brigade Commander, Cowboy Thunder, Colonel Richard C. Knowlton.
General Lynch, General Nuttall, Generals, Sergeants Major, distinguished guests, families and friends, thank you for being here. Soldiers, you'll be glad to know that my speech is shorter than my bio. Okay? Welcome to North Fort Hood and a Shorthorn Army Airfield. Before you stand the magnificent soldiers of the 115th Fires Brigade. These men and women hail from all across the nation, from sea to shining sea. They represent the cross-section of our population. They're truck drivers, salesmen, school teachers, firemen, policemen, farmers and ranchers. Virtually any occupation you can imagine is represented here today. But today, and for the next 12 months, they're soldiers. They represent less than 1% of the population that wear the uniform and serve in our armed forces. And I think that's the top 1%. Why are they here? What would cause them to leave family, community, work for a precious year of their lives and go to do the nation's bidding in far-off lands? Lands with vastly different cultures and hostile climatic conditions. Today it's 97 here in Gatesville. It's 111 in Kuwait where they're headed. The answer is worn on every shoulder of every soldier here. On their right shoulder is the U.S. flag. It is a symbol of our nation. The 13 stripes represent the colonies. The red symbolizes hardiness and valor. The white symbolizes purity and innocence. Blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. The stars, the 50 states that they call home. The flag is a symbol of land of liberty and justice for all. On their left shoulder, they wear the unit patch from their home units. This is their own unique symbol of home. Whether it's the Double D from Alabama, the La Tour du Nord from Minnesota, for those of you that are not Southern Canadians, that's the North Star, the Coyote from South Dakota, the mountains from Colorado, or the bucking bronc from Wyoming, each is uniquely home. Each represents the families, communities, hopes, dreams for the future. The freedom to choose religion, school, occupation, culture, and a family that is uniquely American. Before you stand your brave soldiers from the 115th Fires Brigade, prepared to go forward and defend the values, liberties, and justice that we all enjoy in a land of the free. Thank you for attending this ceremony and supporting your troops. Bring your units to attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Army song and join the unit in singing the song.